It's been 30 minutes now, and I know my cake is ready because this lovely lemony smell is filling my house. You come along with me and let's take a look, huh? Great. It's around about done. And yep. Now this has to cool, okay? All you have to do is with a knife, okay, just go along the edges so that it's easier, okay, to upturn it. And so that it will come out much easier. Okay. Now, see, I've done it with a cake pan which has a hole in the middle. Okay. Now, this hole actually helps the cake to bake much faster. Okay. Now, if you're going to use just a flat one and no hole in the middle, then it would probably take more than 30 minutes, probably 45 to 50 minutes. Okay, you have to do the cake test, and that is just take the cake test. It's just to take a toothpick, poke it somewhere in the middle, take it out, see if there's nothing on the stick. If there's no raw dough in the stick, then you know that it's done. Now let me just upturn it. See how our cake is done. Okay, yes, voila. Now, oh, it's lovely and soft. Now all I have to do is just a simple lemon glaze icing, okay? Now glaze icing is very simple, you may all know. It's just icing sugar with a little bit of warm water, that's it. Nothing exceptionally, well, it's nothing very complicated, okay? So I've got here some icing sugar which has been sifted. Icing sugar is notorious for taking up lumps or forming lumps. So you have to be very careful in sifting it first. You first sift it so that so that you get a very fine textured or fine powdered icing sugar. In that, what we need is some warm water, just a bit, okay? I always make the mistake of adding a lot of water, and then I have to add a lot more icing sugar, and then the whole process is a bit very tedious. So what the best thing is to add very little amounts, and don't just put in a whole lot of water. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, because it's a lemon cake, we need a lemon glaze icing. So we just cut this along. Nice smell. And just a few drops, okay? Now you can add lime juice and the icing sugar, but I think it's a bit too citrusy. Now for a light, medium glaze icing, this is the best way. So this has got like lime water. Pour a little bit, just a bit, and give it a mix. Is done, okay? And all I need to do is just pour it on. Simple, very simple, because we don't need a butter icing. This cake itself is very rich and very buttery and very soft. So we just need a glaze icing. You don't need any icing at all actually. You just can have it like this. But those of you who want icing, this is the best option. Okay, and then just pour it on. Let it find its own way. Okay. Let it drip its own way. Now if you want more icing, go ahead and put more icing. But I actually don't prefer icing on my cakes at all, because I'm very conscious of my health. But those of you who want to add icing, go ahead, no problem. Okay. Now my fresh and fluffy lemon cake is done. Now since we have a hole in the middle, okay, I thought of putting or filling it with some cherries, okay, because it's summer and we have a nice fluffy fresh lemon cake. So for that, and it'll also look very beautiful, I got some cherries, okay. These are tin cherries, okay, without the seeds. All I do is just put it in the middle. It really looks beautiful. Okay. Lovely. Now, if it's not cherries you want, you can actually cut up mangoes or bananas, any fruit which you like, okay? Cut it up and put it in the middle, but I think cherries and strawberries, even strawberries are beautiful. The redness of the fruit and the yellowness of the lemon cake make a beautiful contrast, and it's lovely for a special summer treat. And now my fresh and fluffy lemon cake is done. It's all for you, ready to be eaten.